Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MrBigmick, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, we are at a different area of my house, and yeah, pretty cool. Today I'm going to be talking about Mr. Pandaria, which is patch 5.0 going forward. Some of the things we're going to be seeing implemented in patch 5.0, aside from the usual class changes and things of that nature, is a brand new talent system. I'm going to talk about what the talent system entitles for specs and my opinions on the talent system. One of the things to bring up with it is you're not going to have that many options, quote unquote. It's going to be you have one of 3 choices every 15 levels going up to level 90. They say it's trying to get away from the cookie cutter system that they normally do, you know, things that would be, okay, this talent's going to increase your armor by this much, or it's going to increase your hit points or stamina by this much if you put it into it. Those are going to be automatically implemented as you level. You're still going to pick whether you're going to be a prop pally or a rep pally or a holy pally, but instead of talenting into certain things, what it's going to do is it's going to basically make it so you train those abilities as you go along. So instead of speccing into it, you're going to train into it like normal. So a prop pally is going to learn Avenger's Shield early, as opposed to a rep pally, which won't learn that. However, as you spec, it's going to be like extra little bonus things. So a blood DK can technically have the same spec, the same talents as a Frost DK. But there's certain talents that are obviously more beneficial to tanks. There's certain talents which are obviously more beneficial to DPS. And some of them appear kind of useless, and some of them are actually pretty cool. I got to take a look at the talent calculators, which are on the website now. And I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt, mages have the stupidest talents ever. From the looks of it, shaman do pretty good, and DKs, yeah, they do alright. We finally get Remorseless Winter, so that's something to be pretty happy about. Overall, my opinion of the new talent system that will be coming out in 5.0, I'm honestly not that excited about it. I think in terms of they're trying to break away from the cookie cutter system, but no matter how you look at it, there's always going to be one optimal way to go in terms of talent, in terms of stats, in terms of gear, in terms of rotations. There is always going to be that optimal system, and there's always going to be people who find it, and there's going to be people who mimic it. That is unavoidable in video games in general. It's the way it is. Just like in Call of Duty, if you're playing on the Xbox, you want to be able to hear people's footsteps. Just like in any other RPG, you want this particular gear for this particular character because this particular character does this. It's the same in an MMORPG. You want to find what is best, what is the most optimal, and go with it. And that's going to be with the talents as well. While they are technically giving you more liberties in terms of where you're going to spend your talents, there still will be cookie cutters, and you are never going to be completely able to avoid that unless you make all of the options completely viable for everything, which isn't possible. It's like trying to please everyone all the time. At that point, you just end up disappointing a lot of people. So it's something we just have to deal with. I appreciate their effort for doing it. To be honest, I like the Cataclysm talent system, where once you are level 10, you instantly get a couple abilities. I found that one to be just the most efficient, and just the most, you know, you automatically feel like a protection paladin, or you automatically feel like a restoration shaman, or a fire mage, or a water mage. And it's more of a instant gratification, but then a slow build until you finally reach the pinnacle that your character is going to be. The way this is looking is it's just going to be, okay, here are my talents, but I don't feel any special. I don't think this is really all that unique, because every other, let's say, every other beast mastery hunter is obviously going to go with these talents as well. Just simply because of, due to your spec, there's going to be certain advantages. Um, but I do commend their effort. And, one of the things they are putting in, though, is you're able to switch the talents about, like, at will. It's not the same as respecking, because respecking means you stop being a prop pally and start being a holy pally. And that means all those abilities you trained going up, you're going to unlearn and relearn holy pally ones. Now, if you obviously switch back to prop pally, you're going to know those abilities again, I believe. But and same with the dual talent system. But instead of it messing with your talents, it's going to mess with your spec. I believe they're two completely different things. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but I believe it is just, as one spec you learn these abilities going through the levels, as another spec you learn these abilities, and talents are just going to be something completely different and set to the side. So spec isn't really devoted to talents. It's a weird concept for a lot of WoW players, and I've tried to explain it to a couple friends of mine. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will do my research for you if need be. Again, I'm not really sure what to think of the talent system. They've gone through probably 4 different talent system incarnations since I started playing, or not 4, but they've gone through a few talent system incarnations since I started playing. I like their effort, but it still comes down to the thing that Blizzard's trying to tell us what to like, as opposed to just listening to us. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thumbs up, subscribe. Don't thumbs up, don't subscribe. It's a free country. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Big Mick, and I wish you all good hunting.